no government okay right for denying me vote. That is my genuine human right. And if they think say for jail me for 10 years or 10 days, go change my mind, they not it.
Alright, thank you for watching. After I don't watch this video, just comment, share, so that the message is able to reach the last people. Alright, thank you.
I've been telling a living nightmare. Okay. Well, you know, explain briefly the outline of this thing. Solar just add some body to it.
Go ahead.
The whole process, we actually begin for request the results, the disaggregated results. That's how this thing started after the election. Now we say, where all man don't say results not there, there was major dispute about the validity of the result with the release. And we don't complain all sides. Now we decide, say, you know what, we go right directly to the E.C.S.L. and request, as citizens, concerned citizens, that they release the disaggregated results. So, innocently, in many ways, we write letter for the E.D.S.L. to Connor. We then also wrote a letter to the police saying, we are requesting from the E.D.S.L. and failure to do so, we are prepared to have a peaceful demonstration. All very legitimate. So we carry this letter, we send a letter to the E.C.S.L. We write this letter to the police, and we deliver the letters to the police saying we want security, we want for maintain a secure, peaceful demonstration. Now the letter that we sent to the police. So then call me, Mr. Babadi and myself, then call me and say they want to discuss this demonstration. So we go there. We see somebody for 2 minutes or 3 minutes, now they say, okay, everything is fine. As we come out so, now then show we go now other room for go talk to somebody else. Now then we pass him. We go there, they look vexed because we asked for disaggregated results. Then send we go for interrogation with CID. Now then begin interrogatory. Within a matter of moments, then decide to then you're only in custody. Well, that's how we lost for 10 days. And our sole offense, now if I come to the police said, yeah, we're going to provide security for the peaceful demonstration we want. 10 days in captivity, then we give you bail, we get for report every day. We go there, treat them, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday we go there, they arrest me back. So, and let me just say this, understand this, so the only offense we had was to request the release of the disaggregated data. And I don't want to overplay this thing out, but it's profoundly indicative of the kind of lawlessness that underpins this current regime. We have to understand the consequence of having an illegitimate government, a government without legitimacy, in other words, and they behave in this kind of reckless violation of our constitutional rights, and it's become a pattern of behavior. And this is what has to stop in this nation. We can no longer tolerate the kind of illegitimate and downright barbaric approach of this government with regards to the population of this nation. That is the point we're trying to make here. So this issue, it's not just a matter of disaggregated results. It's symptomatic and indicative of the very cancer and canker at the core of our political system. That is my position. I hope it clarifies some of the issues that. First of all, as you know, there are no charges that have been preferred. Let me give you an example of the duplicity of the system. Okay. They said initially they arrested us. That was not about the signatures. They considered it a state offense, which meant they didn't give us bail, they didn't do any of these issues. And the question, there were I think 12,000 signatures that were presented as part of a petition. Now this is what happened. We saw them, the interviewers took writing samples, etc., etc. Now here's the thing, they begin to say out of the signatures here, or the signatures of the whole were forged and what have you. Now here is the interesting fact. On the 10th of December, some of the people where they arrested at the demonstration of peaceful protest, say some of them were signatories. Next to me in our custody was a man where he signed the petition. I don't see him one day, I don't meet him one day, he not sabi me. Yet he was there, he'd been arrested at the demonstration, and he say, when they arrest him, he admits say he signed that document. So this kind of nonsense where the police decide to put forward, say some of the signatures are forged. Let me tell you, there is not a single forged signature there. Everyone has an independent individual. Every one of them. Now you make the police not able to come with charge you with any nonsense like that. They've had to drop the charges to date precisely because they now know, say, at no time did either myself or Babadi either speak to, know, or interact with any of the people that are listed. So the attempt for say we were involved in forgery, not to be collected signatures. You can ask them all, not one of them will tell you say themselves, we or them meet we or we don't talk to them. So let me understand. So there was not a single forged signature there, but it's an attempt by the police to confuse the situation. Look, what happened was outrageous. What they do to me was outrageous. And I know say we're not the first person, not the last person we can do that too. But what we can do is begin to shape a responsible government that will honor and respect the human rights of the citizens now. I tell them, I said, look, if you send me they must all be out of their minds. They must be collective lunatics. If they think me go begin for people's signature. So they have that on record. I've made that point clear. Babadi himself was extremely explicit. We're not getting nothing for doing this. And it tells you the police have no case, have no justification for what they do. So then you go on now to try to make this this allegation. Well, if I forge a signature, now ask me, let me go court. If I feel say that's not the case. And they will never do it because they know perfectly well there was not a single signature. Those were people who were profoundly committed to the need and desire for democratic dispensation. Listen, bro, I'll tell you. When people like you say I'm all of them, there's not a single thing in this universe that could shift me from this position. I'm a citizen Naya. I vote Naya. I'm politically active Naya. And no government no get right for denying me vote. That is my genuine human rights. And if they think say for jail me for 10 years or 10 days go change me mind, they not it. Simple. We will not relent until we have those results and we have a legitimate government now. This nonsense over 2 years of profound illegitimate government, where it has the people, terrorize the people, intimidate the people, that has to stop. And if it means say they will put me or Babadi or other in jail, let me go no more. But it will stop. This regime is profoundly illegitimate, and they need to be told that. And they also need to understand there's certain citizens who are not intimidated. They do not fear the nightmare of these barbarians who they run this country here. And we will tell them directly, we want a legitimate government. We want a government that has the support of the populace. And I'll tell you the difference between a democracy and a dictatorship. In a democracy, we the citizens are really decide who that for government. In a dictatorship, now the people then power, them for govern whatever the public opinion is. But we don't mix. We don't agree. It's as simple as that. We don't agree. Now salon until we grab say three pillars where this country to happen. Unity.
Freedom, justice.
Freedom and justice. Well, we want electoral justice. Now we're right. We want that justice and we demand that justice there. Because it's in keeping with the constitutional provisions. Well, yeah, let me comply with the Constitution. So now we're in part that, believe me when I tell you, there is not a thing in the universe where we could change we from this position. We will have those disaggregated results, and we will keep struggling for those disaggregated results, because then disaggregated results there, now they will provide the foundation for legitimate government. Because then they will tell you, say, these are the actual figures, now so we vote, now so this nation say, fine. And I'll tell you, if we get a result there, or when we get a result there, if it turn out say, man, I've been get 56%, I swear I will be the most loyal, committed, dedicated citizen as I know. But guy, if you turn out say, you know, get that, he must pack his bags and leave State House. Until we get a result there, I will be the most uncomfortable citizen of this country. I will not relent until we have justice, Naya. That is what this nation deserves. That is what I deserve.
You got any plans for in case a protest, for organize any other protest?
Yes, look, we intend, first of all, to organize a global press conference to highlight these issues. And I think we then have to go through the whole process of public statements on this issue. Look what in Senegal. Look at the example in Senegal. They were able to build a broad coalition that was so powerful that even the French government could not turn it around. There is no reason why we can't do that here. There is no reason why we can't build an inclusive organization, an inclusive group of people, inclusive national position, and actually use that to change the dynamics of politics now. In other words, we're looking to develop a mass, broad-based movement. And that's what we look for, and that is what we're building. So this whole process, we're at a critical stage in this transition. And I think all man knows say this government, its days are numbered. Its days are numbered. And for me, the criteria is not so much the change of government, but the kind of government that will emerge as a result. So we have a critique of what is, and we have a solution and prevent a solution.